Right guys, welcome back to another video, another weighing video, as I always seem to be doing. This time we've got Shimano Ultegra R8000 versus the latest Dura 9100. So I'll pop them in the scales. What I'll do is this time I'll strip them down into component pieces and we'll weigh each piece, the chainring separately, the crank arms, just to see where the difference is at, or if it's just spread over the whole setup, or there is a difference just between like a chainring versus another chainring, or it's the crank arms that are where the weight is, or it's over the whole thing. So just be interesting to see. So I'll go ahead and strip them down for you. Right, so here we have the two chain sets. The Ultegra on the left and the Dura on the right. Just show you a quick view of them. Obviously Dura, you can see there's like a high gloss black finish. These are both compact 50-34, and the Ultegra is more of just a grey, sort of a satin grey, matte grey in places, and a satin sort of finish, whereas the Dura, as you can see, is just gloss black. The bulk of it's gloss black, the arms gloss black, the chainring itself is more of a grey to it, but the actual arm is black. Same with the non-drive side crank arms, that's just gloss black, high gloss finish. And that's just two-tone finish between sort of a satin grey or satin and a matte finish grey. But so there they are. Right, so here we have the Ultegra R8000. I'll start off with the drive side crank arm, 340 grams. Non-drive side crank arm, 200. Then these are 50-34, so that's a 50 tooth chainring, 115, 34, 35 grams, and I'll see what the bolts weigh, if anything, 5 grams. So there we have the R8000. Right, so here we are with the Dura to start with. They're both compact 50-34, and they're both 175 mil crank arms on both the Ultegra and the Dura, so it's a dead comparison. I'll start with the drive side crank arm. Let's see what we got. Right, 315 grams, non-drive side, 180 grams, 50 tooth chainring, 105, and the 34, 25, and the bolts, 5. I've just been looking at both the chain sets here, and the difference, I can't see it. You can't actually see a difference between them. Obviously, the only one thing that I've managed to see just by physically looking is, if you see around the inner ring bolt holes there, it goes around the outside of the bolt there, just curves around the shape of it on the Dura, so obviously following the contour, and on the R8000 it's just square, it's just square like that, as you can see there, just square around it, whereas this one is cut out and it follows the shape, so it's just missing that extra piece of metal. That's probably what makes the chain rings on the inner chain ring slightly lighter. And if you're looking on the outside, the Dura inner chain ring there, that is an actual groove, that with the colour in it there, the silver colour, that is a groove, whereas that doesn't have a groove, it's just smooth there. On that point there it's smooth, whereas that's a cutout. So that's what's knocking some weight off the inner chain ring there. But I'll say on the outer chain rings you can't physically see the difference, even though it's lighter you can't see. They've got the little lip at the top there, same as that. There's no, you can't physically look at it and see a difference. So I know that the Dura is obviously made of a different type of aluminium than the R8000, so obviously it's the physical material it's made of that is lighter, in this case the aluminium, than the aluminium used in making the R8000. So that's the sort of, that's where the weight difference is coming from. And obviously the stiffness difference is probably due to the aluminium used in the Dura, different type of aluminium, series of aluminium. And the fact that you can actually feel that to pick them up, you can tell straight away that this one's slightly heavier just by holding it than the Dura. That actually feels physically lighter than this. So even though it's not a lot, I know, but they are actually, physically there is a physical difference to hold. Whereas a lot of things you'll pick up, you can't tell the difference, whereas that you can. So right guys, that was a quick look at the difference between the two anyway, and a quick weigh in for you. I know it's not all about the weight of the thing, but it's just about the way it rides, the stiffness, etc. I know all about, I know all about that. It's not just about the weight, but it's just interesting to know where the weight's being saved, and what you're getting for your money, etc. The price difference between obviously Dura and Ultegra is quite substantial for the grams you're saving, at the end of the day. Just the difference between the two in the real world is, don't put so much water in one of your water bottles and you've saved, the same amount of weight, or put something a bit less in your saddle bag maybe and you save the same, or just go on a diet, and you could save, it's that minuscule amount. But obviously the stiffness factor, I mean, if you blindfolded on someone, like I say, you'd be able to probably tell the difference between the two. I've tested all the Shimano old group sets, and the farthest I've got up to now is the R8000, and I couldn't tell the difference between the two. There is no difference in, I couldn't tell. If someone blindfolded me, I couldn't tell you which one I was actually using. And mileage I do, say it's 10 months into a year so far, and I've done just shy of 13,000 miles in 10 months. So that's how much riding I do. So I've got a good, I can speak from experience that the difference is, like I say, you blindfold someone, are they going to tell the difference? I mean, it's more for show than anything else at the end of the day, like a lot of these things are. But it's all about, get out and enjoy your cycling, etc., and don't worry about what group set you got on it. Just go out and enjoy it. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.